That's just sports, baby.
Crowd goes wild. Strawberry ice, bringing fire and style. Reds, Bengals, Bearcats, all in my zone. This is my stage, my mic, my throne. Boom, like a hammer, I'm breaking the game. Strawberry ice, you're gonna know my name. Sports Talk Thunder, hear the podcast roar. Cincy's line is kicking down the door. Step into the ring where the passion ignites. Talking sports all day and all night. From the field to the court to the roaring stands. Strawberry ice with the world in my hands. Boom, like a hammer, I'm breaking the game. Strawberry ice, you're gonna know my name. Sports Talk Thunder, hear the podcast roar. Cincy's line is kicking down the door.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, Iceman Jeff Trunapole. And as always, I'm bringing you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio. And as always, I'm coming to you live from the Ice Cave. And the Ice Cave is brought to you by Parrish Lawn and Landscaping. You got that grass you just don't want to cut. Maybe you got multiple properties. Maybe you just have a huge yard you don't want to cut. You got flower beds you need cleaned out. You want to buy some mulch, some paver patios, some stone, anything. And I mean anything lawn and landscaping related. Think Parrish Lawn and Landscaping. Actually, don't think it. Call them at 513-430-6114. That's 513-430-6114. You can also follow them on Facebook. And when you do, tell them Iceman sent you. Tomorrow night is the night. I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook or anything. I just did some work today. Working out, getting ready, get my swing tweaked, ready to go, so I can go hit some bombs tomorrow night at the 35th Annual Celebrity Softball Classic. Tomorrow night at the Florence Y'alls Ballpark. You can get your tickets at Celebrity Softball Classic. Please go on out and join the fun. Watch me, hopefully not make a fool of myself. Stay afterwards. It's going to be a cool drone show. It's going to be an awesome, awesome time. What is up to everybody in the chat? We've got Stranger in there, Brandon in there. Tony Blazin and Holmes is in there. Holmes, you got the St. Louis Cardinals thing on there? Come on now. You know I don't like the Tweety Birds. Come on. Anyway, talk a little baseball here before I get to my great guest. All-Star game last night. I did not get to stay up and watch the whole thing, but I am here to say I am here for the swing-off. I do not want to tie. I don't really care about extra innings in the All-Star game. I mean, I think the thing ended by midnight, but give me the swing off. That was awesome. That's the way you end it. I hated the way they ended it in 2002 where they had the tie and then they came back and said, oh, we'll make the All-Star game that none of the players really give a crap about being home field advantage in the World Series, which was stupid. So they got rid of that. They got the swing off. They got to fix the home run derby, though. They got to get rid of the freaking clock. But I don't know about you guys. I love the swing off last night. That was awesome. What do you guys think about it? Ring of Honor announcements. Mr. Bengal, Dave Lapham is in, and finally, Leapin Lamar, Parrish is in there. I've been voting it for him, I think, every year since I know I've done it at least the last 3 or 4 years. I think I did the first year. I can't remember, but I've been pounding the table for him. Next year, people, we got to get Bob Trumpy in, but that game is going to be October 26th versus the New York Jets. I can't wait. I wish it was a primetime game, but it's not. Anyway, let's get to my awesome guests. You guys might have watched them earlier today on their show at 3:30. They are none other than BSG and Dave Altman, the draft guru. What's up, boys?
Oh, Greg wasn't invited on my show at 3:30.
Oh, he wasn't? Oh, why not?
Yeah. Because I don't know.
That's the show I do with Newt for summer scouting on Wednesdays. So NFL draft, college football stuff.
That's right.
I thoroughly enjoy it.
I forgot. You told me that last time. I forgot that's what you do on Wednesdays. Now, my bad. I was hitting softballs in the batting cage.
Hey, yeah, man. Big day for you tomorrow, buddy.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens. But I haven't, like I said, I haven't swung a softball bat in 16 years, and I can feel it.
Just don't pull a Sean Casey when he played with the Savannah Bananas.
That's what everybody keeps saying. Let's see it. Dustin said it was awesome. Your show is awesome. There you go, Dale. Dustin, love your show.
Thanks, Dustin. Because honestly, man, I put a lot of work into the draft stuff and the summer scouting, as does Newt and a lot of people. I have a Sunday show with Bill Sparks, not to just come on here and plug stuff, but we're doing all positions on Sunday starting at 2:00. That one may last 5 hours.
And you can definitely talk the draft for 5 hours. I have no doubt whatsoever. By the way, you got a draft guide or something that you got coming out or something you want to plug?
Yeah, just continue to plug stuff, I guess. Project Game Day. And sorry I'm off screen. Needed a heater, because I don't rip heaters during that whole show. And we went for an hour and a half. So I just ended the show when this one was starting. And I'm like, I got to get on there. But I need my heater. But yeah, Project Game Day draft guide, $5 donation. You can give it through Venmo. It's all on my Twitter and stuff. But yeah, put a lot of work into it. And a $5 minimum donation will get you updates throughout the whole year. I had this one done in May. Haven't updated over the summer because I'm doing all this summer scouting, continuing to watch tons and tons of players. There'll be more players. There'll be updates to all the players in the fall. And yeah, I'll continue to update it. So just a donation to Project Game Day, which helps people with disabilities, and it helps military veterans get to Bengals games and some awesome experiences. So I enjoy helping out with Project Game Day stuff, and I just love the draft.
Yes, I know you. I love the draft too. Not as much as you do. You dig deep into this. I tell everybody, if you guys want to know anything about the draft, go watch Bengals Brews. Go watch Dale and get his draft guide. It's very informative. Question for you guys: did you guys watch the All-Star game at all last night? Greg, did you watch it?
I did not. I did not. No,
really?
I didn't either. Yeah.
Why? Why didn't you watch it?
Hold on. Let me tell you about my day. So I was like, you know what? I did a bunch of laundry and stuff because we cleaned Miley's room. And then I'm like, I'll do all Marissa's laundry because I'm the house bitch over the summer because, I'm a teacher. So I have no summer job. So then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to treat myself. I've got a 32-inch TV. I gave Miley my 50-inch TV a while ago.
Yep.
And I've had her 32-inch TV in my room. I'm like, I'm going to go get a TV that's a little bigger. So I got a 43-inch TV. It's like $100 at Walmart, not fancy over here. Ain't got a lot of money, but it's new to me. So I felt good about it. Jesus, Greg, that's not how you do that. You don't take your face off. You take the audio off.
You mute the mic, not the camera.
But so anyways, I go get that, and Miley goes with me, and Aurora's girlfriend, Olivia, she went with me. So those two were with me, and Marissa's like, why don't you pick up food, you little bitch? I don't want to cook when I get home from work. And I'm like, all right, so whatever. We order Pizza Hut. Go to Pizza Hut, and apparently they have these $2 things. That's not what I ordered. $2 pan pizzas on Tuesdays. I go to Pizza Hut, and I walk in, and this guy's mad. He's throwing stuff. The other employees in the area where people normally sit. There's no one sitting in there, and he's just ripping his vape. And they literally go, fuck it, we're closing the store. Wouldn't even look and see if they had my order. So I literally paid online. I've never had this happen. It was insane. So it's like 5 or 6 o'clock. You know what I mean? And they're just like, fuck it, we're closing the store. Jeez. I'm just standing there like me and two other people like, the fuck is going on?
Welcome to Portsmouth.
Yeah, it was something. I'm just going to say that was my day yesterday. And then after that, I set up the TV and but yeah, I never thought of watching the All-Star game. I was getting ready for the draft stuff.
Well, I thought it was, I watched most of it. I didn't get because I had to go to work so freaking early. I didn't get to see Ellie bat or Abbott pitch. I saw the highlights of them, but I liked it that they, I don't know if you guys know, the game, it was the National League was up 6-0. American League came back, tied it up, and instead of going into extra innings or calling it a tie like they did in 2002, which was stupid, they actually did a swing off. So it's, you had so many pitches. I think they got 3 pitches each, I think, and whoever hit the most home runs between National League and American League won. And
that's how the game ended? Is a home run derby?
Yep.
What the hell?
It was cool, dude. I mean, I wish I would have sit and watched it because then I got to do. I don't want extra innings in an All-Star game.
That's fair.
Just I want a winner. I want a winner. So I liked how they did it, but I thought it was cool.
Okay, that's cool. How did
Ring of Honor.
How did Ellie do and Abbott do as a Reds fan?
Oh, Abbott pitched awesome. Abbott pitched. I think he had 3 up, 3 down. Elliott, I think, got a hit. I have to go back and look. I don't exactly remember. I know Abbott did really well. I know he did. But we had big news today. Leapin Lamar, Parrish, and Mr. Bengal Dave Lapham are the newest members of the Bengals Ring of Honor. Gregor here's got a comment. He says, I saw Lamar play. Man, the best Bengal had in the secondary. The best man the Bengals had in the secondary. So many interceptions and many return touchdowns and so many punt returns for touchdowns, and none better. Jeff Hobson said this. I agree with him. He was Dion before Dion. Greg, what's your thoughts on Lamar and Lap finally getting in?
Well, like for Lamar, 2 words: long overdue. This should have happened 3 years ago. The last 3 years I've been endorsing Lamar. I mean, obviously, look, Tim Crumry deserved it last year, obviously, and also, like I said, Lap deserves it. Like everybody deserves it, but Lamar Parrish, this was so long overdue. This should have happened 3 years ago. So I'm just so grateful he got in. That's all I care about. And Dave Lapham, I think Dale, we discussed it on Bruce a couple times. He should have been like an honorary. Like he should even had to have been voted in because of all the work he's done. Like, so hopefully next year with the rules they change or whatever, they had 4 or the Bengals randomly picked 2 honorary guys. Like I said, those 2 definitely deserve. Those are the 2 I vote for, so I'm happy.
Dale, what do you think?
Yeah, I got to echo what Greg said pretty much. Lamar's the guy I voted for the last couple of years. So I wanted him in. I know he's getting up there in age, but he was incredible. I know it's a little before my time, but it's a guy I've went back and watched, to vote on this stuff and everything that was just said a minute ago. The interceptions, returned him for touchdowns, the punt returns. He was electric. He was incredible. He was a fantastic player. Greg was all over that. Gregory, not you, Greg, but Gregory. You were also on it in your breakdown. And then Lapham, I thought he should have had his own ceremony like a long time ago and not been
50
something
years in one organization. This would be his 50th
He's
year.
Mr. Bengal, right? Mr.
He's
Bengal,
Mr. Bengal.
And that's what it is. And he 100% deserved it. And I think there's no way you can be mad that these were the 2 picks.
No,
there's other guys that also deserve it, sure. But these 2 getting in, well-deserved. Congratulations, fellas. Love it. Marissa just called me. Better call her back real quick.
All right, call her back.
That's my thoughts.
There you go.
Well, yeah, Jeff, going back to that, like it's like he's like the Joe Nuxall of the Bengals. I mean,
absolutely. Yeah.
And Nuxall was with the Reds. He's 15. They came back, and then he was with Marty doing the radio. That is the perfect comparison right there. Like Dave. I mean, and every time you meet Dave, just such an awesome person. Every time you meet him, just a very knowledgeable guy. And I remember we had Tom just on Bruce, and he described Lap. The reason why Lap never made a Pro Bowl, he played 5 different positions. And he selling twice. He could play 5 positions. So.
Yeah, he did in two games. He played 5 positions, all 5 positions in 2 games.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, he was so versatile. Like I said, if he would have stayed at one position, he probably would have made the Pro Bowl. But the fact that he could play all 5 positions, that is incredible right there. So, yeah, Dave Lapham, definitely deserving. And, like, Lamar, absolutely. He was like, it was before Dion got popular and all that. So, 2 great picks right here.
Yeah. Next year, they're talking about they're going to make some changes. I think they're going to have to add some people to this. I vote Carl Pickens should be one of them that they add. Next year, to me, we got to get Bob Trump again because I think he's in his 80s. We want these guys to be here to enjoy this. So Trumpy's got to be. To me, Trumpy's got to be in there next year. What changes would you make to it? We don't have this discussion every year, Craig, but what changes would you make to it?
Yeah, obviously I'd extend it because we're just so overdue in all. But I would have I think one guy made a good suggestion. I forget who it was. I think you may have said this. 2 before Paul Brown and 2 current 2 players that played in Paul Brown or something like that.
Yeah.
And the thing. So here's the thing. Geno Atkins, if he gets on the ballot, I'm probably going to really endorse Geno Atkins. That's who I grew up watching. Mm-hmm. It should be Trumpy, another older person, but I'm going to get because Geno Atkins, I think, should be in the Hall of Fame immediately. And we got like Willie Anderson, we got to get him in the Ring of Honor now. So I'm probably going to get. I'm under James's account, so I'm going to try to do everything I can to convince James and all that. But if Geno Atkins is on there next year, I'm probably.
Or I'm frozen. One of the two. Are you back?
Yeah, it was me. It was me. I was like, Greg froze, and then I'm like, and then both your screens went black, and I go, I froze.
Oh, you. Lewis here. I think that's his name. I keep calling him Wells. I think it's Lewis.
It's Will Lewis.
Will Lewis. All right, I get it right. Man, how many times I get it right? Yeah. Will Lewis. Oh, I forgot Trumpy. Trumpy and Crumride next year. Crumride got in last year. Crumride got in with Corey last year, so you don't have to worry about Crumride. But yes, Trumpy, that's the one I'd like to see next year.
Yeah.
And Greg, yeah, and that's kind of what I've said is to your point right there is most people. I'm like, I don't even remember Lemar Parrish. He stopped being. He got traded from the Bengals in 1977. I was 2. I mean, so I never watched him play. I've seen highlights of him. I do remember Ken Rowley and Lapham. So they're on the 81 team. That's 81's probably my first that I can remember watching the Bengals. So that I don't know if I have said it, but yeah, you need like 70s, 80s, 90s, and current. Because the thing is, like you said, Geno Atkins, AJ Green. I'm gonna keep throwing Andy Dalton out there because he's
still playing.
He's
still playing.
Whitworth will be up in a couple of years.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Well, I keep throwing Andy Dalton out there. People are like, oh, why would Andy be in there? I'm like, he took us to 5 straight playoffs. He's second in a lot of the record books, so he's still playing. But anyway, my point is, younger people don't remember these guys. Like they don't remember. Trumpy is more. Actually, I think people might forget that Trumpy is the godfather of sports talk in Cincinnati. That's what I know Trumpy more as is the sports talk host of sports talk on 700 WLW. He started that and was on it for 10 years. That's what I remember him for. I don't really remember him playing football, but I know he was good. You know, that's the thing. So it's not. So you got to be really older than me to watch some of these guys that need to be in. So there need to be more categories because we're going to run into these guys that are, AJ Green, these guys that were more current than younger guys are going to jump in. Like Chad. I have no problem with Chad getting in, but he's more popular and people know him more than they know Lamar Parrish or these guys, and we want these guys in before they're gone. So yes, I hope they change. That's my suggestion: is change it and I would go back to 4. Give us 2 from the olden days. I don't know how a better way to say it, and then 2 for the modern days, something like that. That's the way I think this should. Dale, how would you change it if you could change it?
I don't think they're going to go back to 4. At this point, after doing 2 with all the legends that have been on there, but maybe this is something they could do. They could do 1 and 1, and that sucks for the older guys, but maybe it's, hey, here's we'll say AJ Green, Whitworth, and Geno Atkins, and Vontez Burfict, and there's plenty of guys that they could put on the newer age list. You get to pick 1 from there, and you get to pick 1 from that older category that's already been established.
Right.
So, like, maybe it's Bob Trumpy and it's Geno Atkins next year. That actually sounds pretty damn good choices to me. Yeah, like,
right. Now, Geno is Geno on? Geno's not on the list right now, is he?
I heard rumor he could be on next year, but
he's not on the current. He's not on the current list.
Not the current, but next year I think he might be able.
If they're going to add to the list.
They got to, right?
They got to. Yeah.
They haven't at all. So, like, Geno not being on there, they haven't added to the original list once.
No, not the original.
Even Carl Pickens, Pickens should probably be on the list.
He should.
So, like, they could add to both lists. Like, let's say it's the legacy list, like legacy list and the new age list or whatever you want to call it. But, even like a Gio Bernard could be on the new. If you want to just get names on it and then but 1 gets voted. If you want to keep it at 2, 1 new one gets voted, 1 older one gets voted. It keeps people not forgetting about the older guys, but it also starts to give the guys who've been retired. And some of these guys have been retired for 5 to 10 years that would be on the newer list, to be fair. And like a Geno Atkins up for Hall of Fame because about 5 years, like he's got to be on the list so he can get in the Ring of Honor to help his Hall of Fame case.
And one thing Corey's brought up, sorry, Greg. One thing Corey's brought up too that I kind of like is you can have a player's pick. I'm not saying just the guys on the Ring of Honor list, just former Bengals, their pick. They can pick somebody because they're former teams. That's kind of a cool idea.
Well, it would go to Augie's point. Like, guys, what do you think? Let's do 3 a year. 2 isn't enough. 4 is maybe too many. 3. That would actually fit perfectly if you did 2. And you can even do the list that I'm talking about. And I'm just throwing it out there because I said it. So I'm going to hype myself and say that was a great idea by me.
Duh. Hey, Kevin, Boomer's already
in.
Boomer's in. Boomer got in with Chad.
But then the third person is not Hulk Hogan. The third man. It's the players pick it. Like the guys who are already in. The guys who are in the Ring of Honor pick it. They pick the third guy.
Right.
There's 3 of us. So are we the NWO or us? And we're the new NWO. Go ahead. Sorry, Greg. Go ahead.
If I had to pick, so okay. So say there was 3 guys. Like the first guy that came to my mind was Max Montoya, but I forgot Bob Trumpy, who's like in his 80s now. He definitely needs to get him. But Max Montoya is my next realistic option. Yeah. But like this, so if I had to pick 3 guys right now,
Fulcher, right? Like what?
Fulcher's another guy. Yeah, Fulcher's right behind. Right behind him.
You got Jim Breach, our all-time leading scorer. I mean,
Reggie Williams. Right?
Yeah, Reggie Williams, who's up there in his 70s now. So that's the whole problem with this. But like if I'm talking full Bengals talent who contributed his talent on the Bengals, realistically, I'm going to say it's Max Montoya. Out of all, if Fulcher's right behind him, but I'm going to say Max Montoya. I think he was overshadowed because of Munoz a little bit, but Max Montoya, if we're talking pure talent-wise, all talent and like just total Bengals talent, then I would choose Max Montoya. But it should be Trumpy, obviously. But yeah, so my vote would be that if it was 3 guys, it would be Montoya, Trumpy, and if he's on the list next year, Geno Atkins.
Yeah. And one thing is, I'll put it this way: if they're adding Geno and they're adding AJ Green, those guys might be automatic. Quick. They might be automatic. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, well, then where's that push Fulcher? Where's that push Bob Trumpy? That's the thing. Is like you keep. That's been my whole concern is once you start adding more people from the modern era, like you got to put AJ Green in. I'm like, yeah, but Bob Trumpy was. Yeah. If you really go back and watch Bob Trumpy, he changed the tight end position. It went from a just blocking position. He changed it to a receiving position. Somebody said on the chat he was Mike G before Mike Gesicki, but which is a big gap there. But yeah, that's how good Trumpy was, back in the day. So that's where he not only was a great Bengal, but he changed the position, and people don't know that. People don't remember that. Like I said, half the people that go to that stadium weren't even alive probably when Trumpy was playing or don't remember. I'm like, I'm 50 and I don't remember Trumpy playing for the Bengals. I know he did, but I never watched him.
I know that Paul Brown's in there, but he's the founder, the owner. I know he was also, coach whatever, but could maybe that be their new thing is that coaches are going to be. So Bruce Coslett, Marvin Lewis, because he was here for a long time. You talk about
Sam
Andy
Weiss
being on there.
Sam Weiss.
Yep.
Forrest Gregg, our 2 Super Bowl coaches. Yep. Marvin Lewis. Yeah, I think Marvin Lewis. I mean, people are like, oh, Marvin, dude, he took us out of the doldrum. He went to the playoffs more than any other.
Yeah, and if you're talking Andy, but like Marvin was here for Carson and then Andy, and you know what I mean? Like I know he didn't have the playoff success, but holy shit, Marvin Lewis changed his franchise.
Tommy Casanova, that's another one.
Yeah,
linebacker.
Absolutely. But I want to go back like AJ Green, Geno Atkins, Dale. We talked about this on Bruce because I asked who was the most popular player from 2011 to 16. You said AJ Green, but you also agreed
popular.
See, Geno Atkins was the better player out of those 2, probably at position wise and all that. But people will probably vote AJ over Geno.
Who was the best at their position? What? Geno Atkins, better Hall of Fame case. Yes. AJ Green, more popular wide receiver in that position.
But that's the thing what this is going to be. This is going to be a popularity vote is what this is. Yeah. It's just like the All-Star game for MLB. They let the fans vote. It's not who's the best player because Ellie De La Cruz should have been starting at shortstop. It's the most whoever gets the most votes and the most popular. That's what this is going to be. And that's what worries me. That's why they got to change something up because some of these guys – they're not, like my son would never vote for Bob Trumpy. He doesn't know who he is. I mean, he doesn't know who, other than I told him who he is, and I educated him on it, but he doesn't know. Gregory here says Greg cooked to Trumpy with a thing of beauty. I've heard that. I have not seen. Like I said, I've seen highlights of it. Kevin, here's Trumpy and Isaac Curtis. Are you naming guys to get in? Because Isaac Curtis is already in. Kevin, I love you. But you keep naming guys that are already in. Trumpy's not in. Isaac Curtis already got in. And yes, Augie Hush, he needs to be on that list too.
Yep. He
That's
would be on the modern list. Yeah.
Yeah.
But had he not left, he'd had a better case to get in,
Yeah.
Should Justin Smith be considered?
See, had he not left, he would be
not
on,
left.
he would have a better case.
Yeah.
Like it's
that one I wouldn't. I mean, to be honest, Dale said Vontae's perfect. I don't think he's going to be on the list. I don't think he's going to be on. I don't think he's going to be on the list. Maybe he will.
He might not, but he was
but-
here
but-
long enough
but
to be,
he-
though, to me.
But he would get voted in. He's
Oh.
a very popular player. He would get voted in.
Here's one, Kevin Huber.
Yeah, one of our best punters ever.
Yeah, he was with us for how many
He
years?
was never like one of the top 2 or 3 punters in the NFL, though.
No,
Dale, he
Oh.
was a Bearcat. That's all you need to hear, buddy.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
Dale, yeah,
Homer, where's Crip when you need him? Talk about
Yeah.
homers.
yeah. That's
Hey, Dale, how about Sauce Gardner? Well, actually, I was about to argue with you, but Garrett Wilson still got paid more than Sauce did. So I was about to come at you. I'm like,
Sauce got paid, baby.
Yeah, Sauce got paid, though.
He got paid.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fuzzy Balls for the $5 super chat. Not Ring of Honor. The Bengals need to do the right thing and retire 13 as soon as possible. Well, I don't think anybody wears 30. It's not officially retired, but 78. I did. There was somebody but it was like a preseason game or something. Somebody wore 78. There are certain numbers that I don't remember people wearing, so they're not officially retired. But I don't. At 13 and 78, I don't remember anybody else actually wearing those numbers. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see. And here's another good one. James Brooks. James Brooks was phenomenal.
Yeah, he's on the
Phenomenal.
list, yeah.
Now another
He is on
one
the list.
who I don't think's on the list, but had a very short career, one epic season. Ickey Woods. I mean, he's basically he played for 4 years, 5 years.
Yeah, I don't know how you
career.
can make the Ring of Honor from one
Yeah.
season though. Like,
Right.
and it's
What?
no offense to Ickey. Like,
No, I don't.
No.
Well, I'll put it to you this way. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying my argument to that is Terrell Davis had 3 years. Now there were 3 great years, and he's in the Hall of Fame. So if you can put a running back in for 3 good years, why can't you put Ickey Woods in for 1? I'm not saying they should.
but he played longer than 3. He played longer than 3, and he has what? 2 Super Bowls?
2 Super Bowls.
I thought he only played 3. Did he play
I
longer?
think he played like 5 or 6 years.
Did he?
But yeah, I'll throw another one at you. He was a 2-time Pro Bowler, and he was second team All Pro. Reggie Nelson, should he be considered eventually?
I don't know that he was here long enough, and I think he's so far down the list. You know what I mean? Like,
Reggie
he would
Nelson
be
was here
so
from
far.
2010 to 2015, so that's 6 years right there.
I thought it was.
I like Reggie Nelson. Like,
Yeah.
don't get it. I love
Right,
Reggie
I know, yeah,
Nelson.
I'm just asking, yeah.
Yeah, like some of these
Carlos
guys-
Dunlap, Michael Johnson.
Dunlap,
You know what I
yes.
mean? There's just these guys.
Carlos
that,
Dunlap,
like,
Michael Johnson for sure. Yes.
Pecco was here.
Pecco.
Pecco's
another one.
Leader.
Robert Gathers.
Robert
Should be
Gathers.
considered.
I don't know about Gathers.
He might.
Maybe.
Odell
Oh,
Thurman had one great year, though. If we're talking Ickey Woods,
God.
Odell Thurman's rookie
Man,
season.
don't bring that guy up. That one, man, he was so good that 1 year. It's like,
So good, man.
We're
So
just
talking
gonna get himself together.
What about Antoine Odom?
for one game, for that Packers game alone. 5 sacks in one game.
Yes.
It was an epic game. Hey, how about this? How about the guy who stole the football from Brett Favre? Can you put him in as a fan Ring of Honor?
Yeah,
Just for,
right. Why not?
just for
right?
stealing the
Like,
football.
There's no
Hey.
rules. Sam
Clark
Adams,
Harris.
yes, because he was sexy as fuck in that uniform.
Damn,
Big
Adams is
sexy.
I
Chris
mean,
Henry
what
is
about,
long.
what about Clark Harris? He was one of the best. He set the world record for longest snap. Why not? I mean,
Well,
serious.
you know, my opinion would be Clark Harris, the GOAT, should have already been an automatic.
And you know who should induct him, right? Dale Altman.
Dale.
Dale Altman should induct him. That should be it.
Get to hug my best friend. Get to just
Yeah.
hug him right on the 50-yard line.
No, here's
What?
one. What about Jeff Blake? Should Jeff Blake be considered?
No.
Oh, come
Like,
on.
I mean, considered.
Considered
Sure.
on the list. I don't know.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Considered
Eventually.
and on the list to me are two different
See
things.
the thing is, the 90s is going to be. We already got the 2 guys from the 90s on there. We need one more. I think Carl should be on there.
Yes, Carl.
Willie and Corey are the two best. No offense, Carl, if you're watching. From the '90s. Other than that, there really wasn't a lot. I mean, yeah, like you say, Boomer, but Boomer was more.
Oh, Augie, that's a good one. Taquio Spikes. Yeah. It's another one. Had he stayed, sure. Yeah. I loved Rich Bram too, but like
had he stayed, he would have went to the playoffs.
Here. Like Rich Bram came here later. Like it's just hard to put guys. You have to almost have been here 5+ years, 5+ seasons, 6 seasons.
Well, here's two guards that could have, if they would have stayed here longer, Eric Steinbach and Kevin Zeitler. If those,
I would say Bobby. I loved me some Bobby Williams.
Williams, I love.
But he was an Eagle, that we got in free agency.
Yeah, I think they got to be here. They got. I don't know how many years. You got to be like they would, Greg. At least 5 years, probably.
But if it was 4 good years, okay, I'm going to go this. Dennis Rodman was with the Bulls for only 4 years. So you're going to tell me he should not belong in the Bulls Hall of Fame after winning 3 championships?
Once again, it's different. It's different. You keep bringing up basketball compared to football, and there's less players for basketball.
And you're talking about championships.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Championship. I don't know. I mean, it's a good discussion. That's the thing. Is that's where I'm curious of how they're going to change this up next year. That's what I would love to know when that's going to be, but that's probably not going to be till like next summer or something like that.
But I would go back to Carlos Dunlap, right? It ended badly, but he was here for a long time, and he was pretty good when he was here. So he won his Super Bowl elsewhere. So did Whitworth, but Whitworth to me is almost automatic. That's a Hall of Fame player that played. I can't even say his best seasons because he was still fantastic with the Rams, but played the longer time at a high level constantly. Andrew Whitworth, like he should be Ring of Honor. Him and Gino, honestly, I would probably put Whitworth over AJ.
Yes.
How about you guys? Like if you were doing Ring of Honor,
no debate right there. Absolutely.
It's tough because AJ.
I don't know.
AJ was
nothing
great.
Against AJ. Nothing against AJ. But I'm just saying, best of the positions, and so we go Gino, Whitworth, and AJ out of those in that era right there from 2011 to 16.
Because honestly, I thought Whitworth was like the best tackle. He didn't always get those accolades because Joe Thomas was also a left tackle and would get
the the thing is, Whitworth. I'll put it this way: if Whitworth stayed with the Bengals, I hate to say it, but he wouldn't get the Hall of Fame considerations that he's getting.
Yeah. But he was with the Bengals for 10 years. I know how good he was.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah. I agree with that. I just that part it just irritates me because I know it's true.
Yeah, you're talking Hall of Fame compared to Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
The thing is like AJ and Gino changed games. Now it's as a left tackle, it's hard to change games, but you can keep your quarterback upright. So that's why I'd almost put those two above. I mean, slightly above Whitworth. And AJ was so good, right? The thing is, like right off the bat. I mean, if it was, he came in, him and Andy came in when we went through the whole Carson Palmer, I'll rather retire than play for the Bengals, and they came in and we didn't miss a beat. We took off to the playoffs. So that's why I have a hard time not. I'm a big AJ Green fan, so I have a hard time not going in.
I'm a huge AJ Green. Yes,
we're splitting hairs here. To be honest, we're splitting hairs.
But that's if you're talking like Ring of Honor voting, that's what you kind of have to do. It's like greats versus greats versus greats. Right. And I know for Hall of Fame, Whitworth, he got the Super Bowl with the Rams and everything he did with the Rams and Walter Payton Man of the Year. That's his Hall of Fame case.
Right. Oh yeah.
But what he did for the Bengals for 10 seasons, they should have never let that guy go. It's still pissing me off. Like he epitomized everything. He was a team leader. He was everything you wanted. Like when Andy Dalton came in and stuff, wasn't there a lockout and stuff?
Yeah.
Yes. The 2011
and Andy Dalton's like living with Whitworth, and he's running team activities and he's running everything.
Yeah, because if you remember before they drafted Andy, Carson Palmer's had already said he's not coming back, but his brother. I can't remember Carson's brother's name.
Jordan
was running the drills and stuff until they drafted Andy, and then Andy took over and they took off. That and to me that's just. I remember those times fondly. I hated the way all the seasons ended, but to come from where we got out of the Chad and Carson Palmer era and to go from that where Chad went to Miami, and then we had the last year with him and Tio, and Carson was done. He was going to retire, and then 5 years going straight to the playoffs right after that was awesome. So that's why I always have fond memory of AJ and Andy. But Gino was.
Is Chop not working? Like
I thought Chop, I don't know. He's crying.
Chop, we thought you were at work, brother. Like I'm sure Jeff would send you an invite if you're not working. I just see his last comment. I got some people I think might be to be in the Ring of Honor, but I wasn't invited on this show.
You work every time. I don't know. I didn't know
send him an invite, and if he shows up, he's not going to send you one. He doesn't want to send you one, Chop.
He's being a baby.
Being a baby, Chop.
Being a baby, Chop.
I want to go back to Gino, but I'm going to stand by this till the day I die and all that. Gino from that 2011-16 team was by far the best player on that team because he changed the way. Gino was a little guy. I remember we drafted Gino.
He changed the whole position.
Yeah, he paved the way for Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald would have not been a first-round pick if it wasn't for Geno Atkins. Now, Aaron Donald took it to a whole new level, but Geno Atkins restarted that whole DT position. He remade that whole DT position, and that's why Geno needs to be in the Hall of Fame. I think he was – I'm sorry to say this. I think he was by far the best player on that team, and it's not even – Whitworth is second, but you guys can call me what you want. I think he's by far the best player on that team.
Well, I'm going to call you a piece of shit, but it has nothing to do with that take. It's a good take, but fuck you, Greg.
Okay. Thank you, Dale.
Just in general.
He was like, call me what you want to call me. Like,
dork.
I would call you a pedophile, but then you grew a beard. So
I'm sorry.
He's got the manly beard now. Like,
yeah, you don't look like near the pedophile you used to look like.
See, every time Dale comes on, a Crypt Keeper starts saying weird crap and acts like I'm supposed to know what the hell he's talking about. So apparently this is a message for you, Dale, I guess. Gentlemen, Jethro, the Altman and AGB, albino gummy bear. What?
Yeah, he's trying to get, instead of BSG, it's AGB, like as the new nickname. He's the albino gummy bear because he makes fun of my skin complexion being so
I do not
white. No, Crip does.
Oh.
Craig's like, I did not.
But then you came on in a tank top and he was like, oh shit, Greg, you trying to be Dell? What are you trying to do? And Dell was trying to be Derek. It's like a whole mind meld, you know?
Right.
I don't know what this is. So what do you guys think about the Portnoy news?
I think he's joining Fox Sports.
Portnoy? Who owns Barstool?
Barstool?
Yeah, no. Here, I'll read it for you guys. Yeah, let me look up Portnoy.
Oh, is he buying Fox Sports? Because
hold your horses.
They fired a bunch of people. Fox Sports got rid of a bunch of their shows.
Fox Sports is nearing an expansion deal with Barstool Sports founder Dave Portnoy that would include him appearing on Big Noon Kickoff, sources told Fox Sports.
Yeah, he's getting in there, and they must have fired a bunch of people when it must have been a financial decision.
They got rid of Breakfast Ball. They got rid of the facility. They got rid of Speak, which all of them were bad shows. They were not good shows at all.
Fair. Maybe he's joining not to keep those shows alive, but he's joining because now they have big holes in their content. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they're just going to put Barstool content on Fox Sports. That's possible.
I guess so. That'd be cool.
This is probably what I agree with Dustin. He said they're trying to duplicate McAfee on game day.
Makes sense.
Which, I mean, I like McAfee. I really do. But ESPN, it's either McAfee or it's Stephen A. I'm like, y'all got to get some other people on there sometimes.
Stephen A., man. Yeah, I got no love for Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, so
I want to throw out another former Bengals. Does Tyler Eifert deserve any consideration, or did the injuries just too much for him to not to be considered?
Didn't do it long enough. Yeah.
That was he would have been. I mean, he my opinion, he could have been the best tight end in Bengals history. To be honest, I mean, he was unreal. But
he could have just stayed healthy.
I remember when he broke his ankle. I'm like, you've got to be freaking kidding me.
Was that the Pro Bowl he broke his ankle?
Yeah, I was going to.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, he's in the Pro Bowl. Oh, he's injured again in the Pro Bowl. Like, fuck. And what?
Yeah.
How about Jermaine Gresham? Absolutely not.
If I could do the.
He's just throwing names out there now. That's all he's doing.
Yeah.
Sorry, Greg. Sorry, Greg.
No, it's okay. I deserve that one.
How about Jesse Bates?
He's still playing, Dale.
Dale, no, be realistic here.
Well,
That would
it's
hurt.
not
That one's
basketball.
going to hurt Bengals fans
Oh,
for a long time
never.
because if we had the safety Jesse Bates
Oh.
right now in the last 2 seasons, right? You know what I mean? Like, damn, man. Such a screw up.
I like this one. This is funny. Dustin says we should have a glue guy in Bengals Hall of
Chris
Fame. Like
Crocker.
Chris
I like
Crocker.
Chris Crocker.
Chris Crocker was good.
That's
Chris
pretty
Crocker.
solid.
Yeah, I don't know if he's good. I don't know if he's going to be on the list, but yeah, he's definitely solid.
He was with us for half a season. But remember, Larry Johnson, the running back, he played for the Bengals.
He's not going to be in the Ring of Honor, Dale.
Remember, he played for the Bengals the one time. You're literally being like obscure.
He
Bengals
rushed for
guy.
100 yards against Cleveland one game.
Oh,
Yeah, that's good
Wait,
enough.
hold on. Yeah, how about Kevin Casemahard? We should just put him in there.
Yeah.
No,
Wait, no,
hold on.
realistic-
No, who's the guy? Who's the safety? The Colts clip that returned the touchdown versus the Colts. Like he hit him, caused the fumble, returned it.
He's with the
White
Dolphins.
boy, number 42. He was a special teams guy, but that was like his one shining moment.
I know who you're talking about. Oh,
I know. I
God.
can't think of the name.
Wait,
You're killing me, Dale.
he was a
Safety.
safety.
I know exactly who you're talking
Oh,
about.
Fedulum.
Yes, Clayton Fedgelman.
Yes. Okay. I know you're talking about
Fedulum.
him. Yes. There you go.
Like,
Yeah,
almost
he's
like
got
we
ring.
could also have a random play Ring of Honor. Like random
Yes.
great Bengals history play.
Sam Hubbard touchdown. Bingo.
Yeah. Sam Hubbard's really good. No, I'm saying no, of course. I then started thinking Sam Hubbard Ring of Honor.
Oh, he's
We're
definitely
talking the play,
definitely
the touchdown.
No, I
Yeah.
know. But
well, he's
then it
definitely
got
gonna be
me
a Ring of Honor.
thinking, and I'm
Yeah.
like, Sam Hubbard
Well-
probably is a Ring of Honor
Here-
guy,
well,
right? Like
here's another
Miami
one.
game, the interception touchdown, Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely think Sam Hubbard's a Ring of Honor guy. I like this. Dustin's got this. Is Leon Hall? I think Leon Hall should definitely get consideration. So do I. The pick he made for the Steelers, dude. He was him and Odell Beckham was not Beckham. Yeah,
Odell
no.
Beckham.
Nothing against Leon, but we should have signed Joseph over Leon, I thought.
No,
If
we should have
Joseph-
signed them both. It should have
Yeah,
been an
both.
either or.
Right.
I don't think Joseph wanted to stay here. That was my thing. I think Joseph wanted to get the hell out of here.
Money
He wanted to go
talks.
to. He wanted to go to. Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
That's
he
the way I
got
felt.
he wanted free Gatorade, so yeah, from the Texans.
Hey, stranger got a single play. A Ring of Honor
Yes.
play.
Yes.
flip by
Jerome
Jerome
Simpson,
Simpson.
yes.
I like this. We could start a whole thing.
Yes.
Like, and it's not an official, but it could
Oh,
be a
yeah, here
thing
we go.
that we do.
Pete Dubs. Pete Dubs punt return.
Yes, against the Chiefs. I watched
The
that.
Chiefs.
Yes.
Yeah, that was Chiefs, not the Broncos. It was Chiefs. Yeah.
What about Chad Johnson's River Dance?
It's a Ring of Honor celebrations.
Yes.
Man, that would be
It's all Chad. Well, Icky and Chad.
icky. Yeah. Let me get to I'll get the $2 super chat. Eifert broke his ankle week 4, 2017 versus Atlanta, 37-36. He got injured in the Pro Bowl too, didn't he? I just remember that his ankle going and somebody like stepped on it. I can't remember what.
Yeah, I don't know the injury in the Pro Bowl, but I do remember him getting injured in the Pro Bowl.
I
It may
remember the
not have
ankle.
been the ankle though.
The ankle is the
I
one
know.
I remember. And I was like, oh god,
Should Joe Mixon get considered eventually?
yes, he's your second leading rusher of all time.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's a
I guess
no-brainer.
so, yeah.
And he did play long enough.
Yeah.
He's one. I mean, we've only got Corey's the only running back we got in there. So I mean, James
Well,
Brooks
I
is
think
in
And
there.
he's
James
the running
Brooks
back.
probably should be the next one. Like
James
Rudy
Brooks-
Johnson didn't do it long enough. Cedric
No.
Benson didn't do it long enough. And RIP Cedric Benson.
Yeah,
Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis,
the law firm.
random obscure Bengal Hall of Fame.
You guys are going to disagree with me on this. I'd rather have Benson and over Rudy Johnson. I was not a big fan of Rudy. I thought he was okay for a couple
All
of
right,
years.
Rudy's problem is this is the weirdest thing ever. Remember, he had that really great year, his first year, and then in the second year, and then he went and lost a whole bunch of weight.
Yes.
And he was never the same.
Oh,
He was a bowling ball. He could run over a guy, and then he lost weight, and he couldn't do it.
yes.
Augie said,
Well,
Gary.
that's when we had Kenny Irons come in. Kenny Irons could have been the biggest what if. Oh, God.
No,
that was the Leon Hall
no.
year. Leon Hall, Kenny Irons, second rounder, but he had an injury history. Gets injured. Well, it was kind of like Kajana Carter, though.
I was just about to say the biggest what if is Kajana Carter for me.
Yeah,
that's the biggest what if.
And both Kajana Carter and Kenny Irons injuries happened the preseason versus Detroit. So here's the deal: we never play our running backs at Detroit during the preseason ever. Because
Jack Crick said Rex Burkhead. So not only Rex Burkhead, but who's the other Whitey? Brian Leonard. Like, there were some plays for both of those guys.
Brian Leonard was
Dark Knight. Von Bell with the hit on Juju. That's in the.
That's that Ring of Honor hit. That's Ring of Honor play.
Yeah, but no, Dale, I was a huge fan of Brian Leonard. He was like Mr. Fourth Quarter. When you needed him for that big play to go down the field, he got that for you. I love Brian Leonard.
Fourth down, just dude had no quit and like go get it, like a screen pass, whatever it was, and he'll go get the 6 yards or whatever you needed. Yeah.
Yes.
That was very, very
yes.
I'm not used to agreeing with Dale here, so this is something.
Oh yes, baby. I'm trying to work on a Dusty Rhodes impersonation. Oh yes, baby. I love that, baby.
Son of a plumber. Yes.
Yeah, son of a plumber.
Son of a plumber. Get the thing out here like this. Yeah.
Got to do stuff with his.
Oh, yeah, I'll throw out another obscure back. What about Lorenzo Neal? He was one of the best fullbacks. Well, he went to the Chargers after, but he made the Pro Bowl for us for a couple of years here.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, someone mentioned it earlier, but Ryan Hewitt, obscure fullback Bengal. Also, not James Conner, but John Connor, the Terminator. Yeah.
He never played it down for us. He was in the preseason. Remember?
Yeah, but still, it's cool.
Oh, no, but Dale, we picked Orson Charles over him, remember?
Grim Creeper, how about that one time when Andy hit AJ in stride? Do you guys remember that one time?
It happened once.
Fuzzy Balls, Booby Clark. That's it. He should get in just for the name alone.
Eddie Edwards, all-time Bengals leader in sacks.
Eddie Edwards. Yep.
Why not?
I thought we were on to obscure and like one singular play. Jermaine Pratt leads the list for one singular play. Ring of Honor.
I just like seeing Fuzzy Balls and Booby Clark in the same.
Oh, T. Higgins didn't mean much. T. Higgins touchdown where he gets it for Browning and he reaches over like this. Does that deserve consideration?
All right, Jack's being crazy now. He said Achilles Smith. Come on now. Come on.
Oh, yeah, here we go. We're getting somewhere.
No, we're not.
If we're doing all-time bust list.
All-time bust list. All-time worst moves in Bengals history. You could have had the entire New Orleans Saints draft, but you want to have Achilles Smith.
All-time biggest bust Mount Rushmore. Let's do it. So I think Achilles up there because he was third overall pick. Kajana Carter, I know was injury. Those two are on there immediately. All right.
Dave Klinger. You got Dan Wilkinson.
Dave Klinger.
But Dan Wilkinson, I go him because he's the number one pick overall.
So, what about Cedric Ogbuehi? What about Ogbuehi?
Where was Klingler drafted? How high?
He was like the pick of the draft.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. I think Klingler would probably go over Ogbuehi, who was like pick 21.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I get that.
I mean, for me,
John Ross has to. Ross is ninth overall.
Stop. Oh God, please stop!
Imagine trading Blanton's for John.
Oh, would you shut up there? God damn! God.
Someone's dropped
Why? Why must you bring that up? Why?
Dropped a nerve.
The chat. Two people brought up John Ross.
Oh, Dale.
Yeah, Dale.
Two bottles of Blanton's I sold for sticker price.
Crip and Gregory brought up John Ross. And Augie said we took Ross over Mahomes.
Yeah.
We also over the pick I wanted wasn't Mahomes because we did have Andy Dalton, whatever. I wasn't in on Mahomes. I would have actually taken Deshaun Watson at quarterback.
So Dave Klinger.
I like Deshaun Watson come out.
But Marshawn Lattimore, cornerback from Ohio State that went to the Saints. That's the guy. He went at pick 11. We took Ross at 9. I would.
Jonathan Allen would have been realistic.
Yeah.
How about Dale? He was 1992 Klinger, first round, 6th pick.
6th pick.
Dude, I still remember watching that, and I was thinking we needed to draft an offensive lineman because we lost Max Montoya, and Munoz is getting older. I can't remember the offensive lineman I wanted, but I will never forget the look of David Klinger and his agent's face. They're like, they both did, huh? The Bengals. I'm like, and we had Boomer. I'm like, I'm in high school going, why the hell do we draft David Klinger? I'm like,
yeah. Because Boomer's going to New York, right?
All right. Well, you know who? Someone told me this story. You know who the Bengals were originally going to take over Klinger? I'm not kidding you guys. Somebody told me this. Troy Vincent.
I would have been fine with that. That would have been fine.
Five-time Pro Bowler, first team All-Pro.
Yeah, David Klinger. The funny thing is, honestly, if David Klinger plays in the NFL now, it would actually he would actually, I think, have a pretty good career as long as he had a good offensive line. The run and shoot, the way offenses are now would work. You know, they can do it all off from shotgun and everything. Because barely anybody goes under center. But then they had to use the run and shoot quarterback. They had to put him under center. Good deal.
I was just going to say, I do think it matters, like, who went after this? Who else could the team have taken to, like, be an all-time what-if situation? So, like, who did we take when Randy Moss fell to the Vikings at 17?
We took Achilles Smith that year, I think.
Was it?
Here, let me check that. You got me curious, Dale.
I thought we had a later pick.
Was that 98?
But
Randy Moss.
Was Randy Moss, was his rookie year 98 or is that 90? Yeah.
98 was his
he's
rookie
somewhere
year.
between 90. Yeah, I was going to say 96, 98 draft. Somewhere.
Player selections. Yeah, that's the year. That's the year we. Oh, wait. This is the year the Bengals. Oh, we took Takeo Spikes and Brian Simmons. We had two first-round picks.
That was.
It's hard to be mad at that, but at the same point in time, Randy fucking Moss at Marshall, local, God. Like,
dude. Well, everybody passed him up. I mean, if you go and redraft, now he'd be the first overall pick in that draft. You know,
what did he go like 17th though?
21.
Yeah,
21.
21. Oh
yeah.
My God. Like,
no, Jerry Jones said that was one of his biggest regrets was passing on Moss.
Well, he wanted to go to the Cowboys, right?
Right, he did, yes.
Fuzzy Ball says Dan Wilkinson had 54.5 sacks as a D tackle, which
all right, you look at that too.
But not as a number one overall
and not with
changing pick.
And not with the Bengals.
Yeah, it was. I think his best years were with
Washington.
Detroit. Was it Washington? Okay.
Yeah.
It might be.
Let me ask you this, Dale. So the year 2011, we drafted AJ Green. You know, look at that awesome draft class. You had AJ Green, JJ Watt, Peterson,
Patrick Peterson.
Let me at one point remember a big time reporter said the week before the draft we had Jones higher than AJ Green. Obviously, that wasn't true. If you had to do it all over again, Dale, would you have taken Jones over Green?
No, I wanted AJ Green at 4. The only player, and I think this was for the Bengals, the only guy they would have taken was Von Miller, who went second overall. God, the Bills fucked up and took Marcel Darius at 3 because then the Bengals were left with AJ Green, Patrick Peterson, and Julio Jones who went with the next 3 picks.
I mean that draft is one of the best drafts in Bengals history.
Yes.
I mean, you had AJ Green and Andy Dalton
and Clint Bowling. Clint Bowling also.
We got Clint Bowling.
Round.
What year did we get Geno? What year was Geno? Because
Geno was 2009.
Okay.
He was a 4th-round pick.
Was that the year that we took Shipley and Dunlap? We took Dunlap second, Shipley in the 3rd, Geno in the 4th.
Was it 2009? Wasn't that when we took AJ and
2011 was AJ. We got Geno in 2010 draft is when we got Geno. Geno, Dale. I think it went Jermaine Gresham. Then it was this. Oh God, no, I'm lost. Player selection.
We drafted God.
No.
If we did that, we would have won all the Super Bowls ever.
That's when we got okay. That was the year we got Gresham at number 21 in the second round. Who the hell did we get in the second round? Carlos Dunlap in the second round. Okay, so we had
Dunlap, Shipley, and then Geno, right?
Right, Geno. The third. Who the hell did we get third round? Was Shipley, I think.
Shipley.
What defense did we get? A good defensive guy. Senior year we got AJ and Andy. I thought we got.
Well, one year we had Dante Moak in there.
Oh God, that was the 2011.
I think that was that year. That was
2011 drafts when we got Moak. Yes, that's when we had. It was
Dalton,
Andy, AJ, then Moak. Yes,
and then Clint Bowling. So like we sandwiched in Dante Moak in the 3rd, and you know who was there that I wanted? Justin Houston. Imagine had they taken Justin Houston, also an edge rusher.
Hey, I got a question, Dale. Have the Bengals reached out to you yet to help them with their drafting yet? Because I think they need to.
No, because my last name isn't Brown.
Yeah, it is. It's Dale Altman Brown.
Hey, Dale. Dale,
It's
you love
It's actually Black. My last name is Black. It's my first name is Amal. I'm all black. I'm all black.
Augie says, Drake Patrick. What year we take him? He was a first round pick.
Don't remember the year, but yes,
Oh, Dale.
it was the same year we took Gio, right?
2011, I want to say.
We had Zeitler, Kirkpatrick, and Gio Bernard, and then I think Marcus Hunt. I think we have 4 picks in the first 2 rounds.
Marcus Hunt.
Yes, we did. Yeah. No, the year with so the year with Bernard, it was Marcus Hunt. They tried to get the honey badger, but they took. Don't get me started with that with Marcus Hunt and all that. Who did we draft in the first round that year? Was that was that Eifert?
It was Kirkpatrick and Zeitler. I'm pretty sure.
And Zeitler were the year.
Oh, that was 2 different years. Okay, yep, you're right. We had a second rounder. We had an extra second from the Carson trade the next year.
Yeah, no, it was Eifert. It was Eifert, Margus, and Eifert, Gio, and Margus. Yes.
Yep.
I got $5 super chat here from Fuzzy Balls. Dan Wilkins was solid, had 25 sacks at D tackle 4 seasons with the Bengals. We'd give our left nut to get a D tackle average over 6 sacks a season. You're right, but when
he's
right. But the number 1 pick overall, that's the thing is the number 1 pick overall should have been Miles. Like he should be like Miles Garrett. That's that's where I'm like he wasn't as good as.
But the talent around Dan Wilkinson for the Bengals at that time,
it sucked.
Hence why they had the first round pick probably wasn't good. So Fuzzy Balls, actually, good point, man.
It's a good point. I always he wasn't the impact player that he was led to us to believe he would have been or should have been. He was a good player. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, number 1 overall picks are supposed to be game changers. Supposed to be Joe Burrow.
And that's the thing. You said it, and that's what I was about to say, Jeff. Is if you take a D end or a D tackle, Mario Williams, he had a good career, but you still look back at Mario Williams, like even though Reggie Bush and Vince Young didn't pan out, the flashy players,
right. Yeah.
You still look at like the big premium positions on offense to be the big game changers more than the defensive players. So Wilkinson going number 1 overall as a D tackle, you just don't see it, right?
No.
Right.
When's the last time a D tackle went number 1 overall?
Did Sue or McCoy? Did Sue or McCoy go number 1?
No, Sue went second, I believe.
Yeah, Sue went
second. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he went second to Detroit.
Right, that's right.
Really bounced around all over the place.
Has there been? Greg, look that up. Who's the last D tackle to go number 1 overall?
Who was the last defensive tackle to go number 1 in the NFL draft?
But that's why the expectations are so high, Jeff. Like, even when they're really good.
Fuzzy Boss coming back here says, just saying he's not one of the top 4 busts in Bengals history. I'll give you that. Yeah. That's fair. I'll give you that. Yeah.
It was Dan Wilkinson. He was the last DT to go number 1 overall.
Russell. I wanted this guy, Russell Maryland. I remember that. I wanted the Bengals to get him. Russell Maryland. We didn't get him, though. So Dan Wilkinson was the last one?
Yes.
There you go. So
wow.
We'll see.
Because the expectations are so high, and it's hard to live up to it because he wasn't.
And Sue, he changed college football. I thought.
Dude, he single-handedly almost put the Bengals in the freaking
championship game. He had the
Bearcats.
The clock ran out when Toll McCoy threw that pass. The clock was at 0.
Greg. I was at the Pittsburgh game. I was driving. We were on a bus driving. We were driving back to Cincinnati. We stopped at Applebee's. We're watching that game. I'm sitting there going, I'm looking at my dad going, holy crap, if Texas loses, we're in the championship. I said, and Sanu damn near got us there.
And Brian Kelly probably wouldn't have screwed us. Actually, probably still would have screwed us.
He still would have left.
He's
still,
Brian
Kelly would have left.
Yeah. He's a cunt.
Kelly would have left.
Sorry, Brian Kelly. I'm sorry. I will never forgive him for that. And he did the same thing to Notre Dame that he did to us.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Look how he's doing in the SEC.
No, I will say this. It's do or die for Brian Kelly this season at LSU. Because Nussmeier coming back, and they have a lot of talent at receiver. They do have a young O-line, but a lot of talent on defense. If they're like a mid-tier team, if they're not playing in the SEC championship, I think Kelly could get fired.
He could.
Is that a hot take?
Yeah,
I don't think it's a hot take. I think it's a legit one.
Well, who was
Realistic?
the Georgia coach before?
Realistic,
Who was the
yeah.
Georgia coach before Kirby? He produced like AJ Green, Matthew Stafford. He had great talent, but he could never get to the big. Who was that guy that Georgia had before Kirby?
He was there for
Green.
He was there for a while. I can't remember. And he left and he got fired and then he went to Miami and it stunk.
And
I can't remember.
I gotta look him up.
All right, so I want to answer this for Dark Knight. I answered this yesterday. Shamar Stewart really go back to college? No.
Dude,
no.
I woke up and I saw all that bullshit and I was like, he cannot be working out like doing on-field workouts like he's going to rejoin because there's a draft thing, Jeff. I'll say this, I'll let you go. There is a draft thing. You have till a certain date to undeclare when you declare for the draft. So when you do that, you give up your college eligibility. It is gone. There is no world where Shamar Stewart could go back and play college football.
The Bengals have his rights. The Bengals have his rights for a year. He can sit out and not play football at all and then try to get into the draft that way. But he cannot go back and play college football. That is over. And for the 50th time, he's going to sign with the Bengals. I don't know when it's going to happen. He would be dumb as hell if he gives up this money if he's so worried about whatever the language is in the contract. Just don't do anything stupid.
Yes.
I think he's getting very, very bad information from his agent. His agent
Bad advice.
Yes.
Bad advice. His agent represents baby Gronk. His agent is over his head. The agent, I think, is pushing this stuff out. Oh, he'd go back to college. No, he literally cannot go back to college. Like, I think his agent thinks he can. Like this, I'm like, Shamar, for the love of God, get rid of your agent. And you and your dad need to stop talking to the media. Go talk to the Bengals and get this worked out. You're not going anywhere else. And just part of me is like, I might take credit for this. Mo Egger brought this up. Does Shamar really want to play for the Bengals? I mean, is it this big of a deal for this language to be in there? We are less than a week away from training camp starting. Rookies are supposed to report here Friday. You want to come here and prove all your critics wrong. Not showing up to camp day one will prove absolutely nothing other than you're being ridiculous. Sign your freaking contract and get your ass into camp and work on getting your second contract. That's what you need to do. Not worrying about, this and that. Shut up. Play football. Sorry. I'm getting tired of this.
It was Mark Richt. Mark Richt.
Yeah.
Will also had that. So it was Mark Richt. But yeah, the Shamar Stewart thing. And I'm trying not to get worked up about any of this. I know, over it as well. But it's relevant, right? Because we're a week away from training camp. And it is something, it's a discussion point. Re-entering the draft, dumb as hell. Your stock, the money you're going to make, it's not going to be good. Like, it makes no sense to do that.
Stupid.
And I thought the Bengals are being stubborn, originally. But then you see pick 16, pick 18. They have the same language. Number 3 overall, at the same position, Abdul Carter, edge rusher. Abdul Carter, way better player, way better player, way more productive. Like, definitely believe in Abdul Carter more than Shamar Stewart. He has the same language in his contract.
And he signed it.
If Abdul Carter has the language,
right,
why the fuck do you think you should? Oh, because Miles Murphy 2 years ago didn't have it? Well, maybe it wasn't the thing 2 years ago for everyone to have this in their contract. Shut the fuck up, sign the contract. And I am so pro player.
Me too.
I think the Bengals organization is a fucking joke. The way they run things and how tough they are, it pisses me off. But what Shamar Stewart is doing is dumb as hell. I cannot say, like, the people around you, Jeff, just like you said, I want to look in this camera. I'm just a random man in Portsmouth, Ohio. But this is how most of this fan base feels. You had 4.5 sacks your entire college career. You have a lot to prove. The Bengals draft you in the first round. You are getting money that literally would change any of our lives as fans. And a lot of us have had season tickets or have season tickets. and it's huge. Like, it's huge money to sit there and not sign that contract because of certain language, this, that, and the other. Like, you're like, come on, man. It's dumb. It's not productive. It's not good for your career. Do you want to try to get a special waiver? Because even with that, like Maurice Claret in Ohio State, how did his career pan out? He ended up going into the third round and doing nothing his entire fucking career. And I'm guaranteed Maurice Claret would go back and be like, that was stupid. Why the hell would I have done that? So why would you want to die on this hill? Because you are losing millions of dollars if you don't sign this contract. And if you do sign it, but you sign it in week 5, guess what? Your rookie year completely wasted, completely gone, which is going to hinder and hurt your long-term money. Your second contract is the one you can earn an astronomical amount of money that none of us can understand. Just sign the fucking contract. Sign the contract. Get in camp. Prove yourself. Be pissed off. Be angry about it. Use it on the field. And then guess what? Your second contract, you go elsewhere because the Bengals won't pay you. That's fine. You go make your money then. But you got 4 to 5 years as a first-round pick that you're still making really good money. But you can make astronomical money if you go out and ball out. But if you're missing time, you're missing snaps, you're missing practice, you're missing training camp, that means the season's right around the corner. You're fucking yourself. Yep. So your agent, your dad / defense coordinator, whoever, my pitch to you is stop being a little bitch. I know you can beat the fuck out of me. I understand that. But I'm telling you, you're doing yourself no favors financially and as a fan favorite, and that leads to endorsement money. You're getting that advice, son.
Yes.
Sir, whatever. I don't want to call you son because that's what defense coordinator does. You need to fucking step up, sign the contract, get in camp, and work your ass off. That's my opinion.
I agree with you. Dustin, $5 super chat. We'll get out of here on this one here. If Miles doesn't hit and Shamar doesn't hit either, those are such franchise killers. Yes, they are. Stewart already feels like it's going bad. I agree with it. I mean, those would be 2 number 1 picks, first-round picks that are supposed to be impact players on our defense. That right now, Miles Murphy, we haven't got anything out of him. I hope the guy we do this year. Shamar Stewart, you got to get your ass in the camp. You get your ass in the camp.
Stewart, get your ass in camp because I'm about to lose $20 Santori if he doesn't get 7 or more sacks.
Yes, you are. I had the
video. You might as well give Santori at $20. Right?
Yeah. Jeff took a video.
I had the video to prove it. Well, that's what I was like. Hey, I hope we'll get him in here. And well, listening to him, talk after he got drafted. He's so happy to be drafted. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Blah blah blah. Where the hell did that guy go? Where did the guy who wants to prove everybody wrong go? Not the guy who goes, well, they got to take this language out. I can't. The hell are you talking? Go.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Absolutely does not.
Fuzzy, I hear you. Bo Jackson skipped the season
Bo Jackson.
being the number 1. Bo Jackson also had baseball.
He had baseball. Yeah.
Bo Jackson was an elite athlete.
Bo Jackson ran a 4.2. Bo Jackson ran a 4.2 at like 235 pounds.
Listen, Skinny said this to me on my show, I don't know, a couple months ago, where we were talking about this. He said Jamar Chase sat out for a year. Shamar Stewart is not Jamar Chase. Bo Jackson is a once-in-a-lifetime athlete. In my opinion, the greatest athlete I've ever seen. And I saw him. I love Bo Jackson. He can break bats over his head, run wall. I mean, he was unbelievable. Jamar Chase is the best wide receiver in football. You cannot compare Shamar Stewart to that just because they did it. I mean, like you said, Maurice Claret had a great year in college.
Freshman
year. All he had to do is play one more year in college, and he could have when I got drafted. But he fought him and got himself in the draft, and it didn't work out. I mean,
What's up, Natty Ron?
You can't, Natty. What's up? You can't take a year off football. Most people cannot take a year off of football and come back and dominate. Most people can't. You got to be the upper echelon guys.
Better. Like, and it's kind of different. Like, it was COVID. Panay Sewell also took that year off. But those guys were training constantly. They were and they had already proven themselves. Shamar Stewart had questions as a first-round draft pick. He had a bunch of questions. He needs reps. He needs the work. Like, that's the difference to me. Like, Jamar Chase really didn't need another season of college football.
I don't know why Knight hadn't signed. He's going to sign.
Well, the second round. Okay, Matt, that's people in the chat. We're talking about it, but it's the second round thing. So the first 2 picks of the second round got guaranteed money, and it's setting a precedent. And this is not part of Shamar Stewart's. Everyone gets guaranteed money in the first round. But the second round now, all these guys are trying to get it because
a lot of second rounders haven't signed too.
Because pick 33 and 34, I think they're the only 2 that have signed. They have guaranteed contracts, and everyone else wants a guaranteed contract.
Which I don't blame them. I would too. But anyway, boys, this has been fun. I love when you guys are on here. Tomorrow night, I hope not hurt myself. I don't have a show tomorrow night, so make sure
don't pull Sean Casey.
I'll have some videos. So, hey, go check out my video I put out there. Dude, I was hitting some dingers there, baby. Go see my batting cage video. Looks good. All right, plug some stuff before I let you guys go. Dale, Greg, somebody plug something.
Greg, bend over. I'm gonna plug you.
Catch us on Bengals and Brews Monday and Friday, 3:30 p.m. Sponsored by Midwest Best Barbecue and the Chop Shop.
Yeah, sponsor your draft.
Yeah, hey. And catch us on Bengals and Brews. But no, Sunday also on Bengals and Brews. This is when Greg doesn't come on, Chop doesn't come on. He can't get mad at me. But I do draft show. I do draft show on Wednesday with Newt. I did one earlier. If you into the draft, college football, check it out. But I'm going to have one on Sunday where we're going to do all positions. Bill Sparks. He's a Browns fan, but he's not a dickhead Browns fan. He also writes for the Right Way Sports Network and Malik and them. So check Bill Sparks out at Sparks Scouting. I will spend my time promoting someone else because you fuck with me or you don't fuck with me at this point. I don't care. I'm always going to be me, but I do fuck with all y'all. So.
And make sure you check out Dale for all your draft expert needs because he is the draft guru. I think that's going to be my new nickname for you. Dale, the draft guru Altman. I like that. That's kind of good.
It's like the Love Guru.
Yeah.
Like maybe I need – wasn't that a Mike Myers movie, The Love Guru?
Oh, yeah. I don't think it did very good.
Like, yes, I think it was terrible. I think the movie was terrible. But maybe that could be my thing. Like I get a picture and it's my new profile picture. It's like him setting as the Love Guru, but then it's my face.
But your face, you're the draft guru. I like it.
Okay, I like that.
We're thinking here. We're workshopping. I like this.
Yeah, workshopping.
Yeah. All right,
Jeff, I love you. Do not pull Sean Casey. Just
try
be safe. Just like if you put down.
Dude, I'll hit nukes. I'm blasting the ball.
All right, yeah. Home run or nothing.
Home run. I just want to strike out. I don't want to strike out.
I think it would be better for you to strike out than be in the hospital because you're trying to round first base going to second.
Well, Jeff, I can't have you get hurt. You have to golf with me at the golf thing Friday.
There you go. I will be fine. Thank you for all your concern. I'm going to hit nukes. I'm going to have fun. Boys.
Hit nukes, bro. Hit nukes.
There you go. Love you guys.
Love you, brother.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Thanks for joining. Go check out Bengals and Brews. Go check out Dale. Like I said, I'm dead serious. Dale knows his stuff when it comes to draft. You guys watch the show. You know Dale knows his stuff. Make sure you guys go check him out for any of your draft knowledge or anything. I get all my stuff from him. So, anyway, other than that, let me see here. Let me get to actually, let me do this. Thanks for watching. I've been live streaming on YouTube, Facebook, X, Twitch. You can follow me on all those along with Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. And all those have my video of me playing softball. In the batting cage. I paid to do 10 minutes. I literally had to stop in the middle because I felt like I was in the home run derby. I was having a swing off, and I was getting wore out. But I did it right. We'll see. I want to sign off later tonight. Put it on the podcast. It'll be on BeanPod, Apple iTunes, Spotify, Google, Stitcher Play, pretty much wherever you get your podcast. Please make sure you rate, like, and review. Leave a comment and a 5-star review so more Cincinnati fans can find my podcast. And, of course, shout out to the sponsors of the show. They are Pride Lawn and Landscaping. Check out Pride Lawn and Landscaping for all your needs. Give them a call at 513-430-6114. That's 513-430-6114. Pride Lawn and Landscaping. And, of course, shout out to T Properties. Quality housing for quality people. Check out their website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. And, of course, Meyer Window, Doors, and more. Their website is www.meyercincinnati.com. I got them in my house. I highly recommend you get them in your house. Energy efficient, easy to clean, great looking windows. Meyer Window, Doors, and more. And of course, my favorite brewery, Moorland Lawgrass. We will be doing our tailgate again this year. We're going to be doing home tailgates and road tailgates at Moorland Lager House. There's lots more details to come. Can't tell you yet. Just stay tuned. But between now and then, check out Moorland Lager House. Rocking on the Roebling every Thursday night. Get on down there, get you some delicious Moorland beer. They got this week they extended the burger week, so they got some delicious burgers down there. I think for like $8. I think it's a pretty good deal. So check out Moorland Lager House. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful day. And I will be careful, guys. I know if you want to say be careful, I'll be careful. But I'm going to hit nukes. I'm going to have fun. I'll see you guys. Be back Monday. No show tomorrow. I got the Jungle Jam this weekend. Friday, I'll be hopefully hanging out with Carl Pickett. He's supposed to be in town. So I'll be hanging out with him. And I'll be playing golf with Greg. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be at GABP. I'm going to hit moonshots into the field. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'll see you guys Monday. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Check out all my videos, everything on Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff. So I'll be putting some more stuff up from the softball game, from our golf outing tomorrow, and probably some Jungle Jam this weekend too. So other than that, remember this: Who Dey for life. Throw it up. That's just sports, baby. See ya! Another great show. You guys still here? The show's over. You can come back tomorrow. I'm out of here. See ya.